Alright, budget magic time. Playing some blue-white monks in modern. And we are actually going to try this. I want to get this prairie stream out of our hand. We can just Mithralized and hope we draw another basic land. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just Plains and Mithralized. We have our shared discovery, which can be pretty sweet with this hand. Assuming nothing goes horribly wrong, we might be able to draw a bunch of cards. Bloodstained Mire for our opponent, and passes. Well, let's just Nimbus Maze, pass the turn. I think we just want to pass and raise the alarm here. And then if we draw land, we can raise the alarm. Alright, let's just raise the alarm right now. Because our opponent does have Stubborn Denials, which could force spike us. This is pretty clearly Death Shadow. Blue to Delta. Opponent cracks it. Well, let's see what they got. Blood Crypt. Untap down to 14. We do have lots of chump blockers. Down to 12. That means Death Shadow can potentially come down. There's a Death Shadow. And another Death Shadow. So many Death Shadows. We draw an Opt. How do we want to do this? We're going to go for the risky attack, I think. Ah, double Death Shadow. Attack, attack. If our opponent has Street Wraith, we are ultra... Oh, really? Ugh. Alright. Raise the alarm number 2. That might not have been worth it. Play Prairie Stream, because we grow the Death Shadow with the 1 point of damage. So we only get in for 1. Opponent. Gonna go attacking. And attacking. I think we gotta take it here. Take our beats. Down to 16. There's Gurmag Angler. It is big. Well, play Mithralized. Opt. Get some counters on Myth. Glacial Fortress bottom. Play Glacial Fortress. I guess we just gotta pass. Double Death Shadow on turn 2 is not ideal. Opponent Fatal pushes one of our tokens. Opponent. Big attack. Well, we gotta try to block. I'm sure this probably ends poorly, but... More Fatal pushes. Yeah, ends pretty poorly. Well, let's double block Death Shadow. See if it still ends poorly. Opponent dismembers. Grows the Death Shadows. And yeah, we're in a lot of troubles. Field of Ruin doesn't really help. And I guess we scoop it up, honestly. Yeah. Well, double Death Shadow on turn 2. Punishing. Punishing. And there's not a ton we can really do about it. We can bring in, like, Spell Pierces and try to fight the counter war. Part of the problem is, I mean, our best bet is just to go wide and be able to chump block a lot. That's probably the most ideal solution to our problems. Vapor Snag is only mediocre. This is one of the matchups where not having Path is actually pretty bad for us. Let's bring in another Apostle's Blessing and bring in a Spell Pierce and go down the Mana Leaks. And I think we just got to try it like that. I think our best bet is to, like, grow a big Mithralized and then Apostle's Blessing in for lethal. Oh dear. I don't know if we can keep this. We have an Opt, but we have 0 threats. Alright, this is awkward, but maybe slightly better. Plains to the bottom. Play a tap land, pass to the turn. So we can't get down our Myth on turn 1, unfortunately, thanks to Prairie Stream, which opens us up to all kinds of discard, unfortunately. Bloodstained Mire for our opponent. And Blood Crypt, untapped, down to 17. And there's a Thoughtseize, down to 15. Yeah, it would have been nice if we could have got down Myth on turn 1. Death Shadow's pretty good. Just has such an unbelievable amount of disruption. Well, play an island, and we're just going to run out field to raise the alarm. Pass the turn. Do it now while our opponent's tapped down. Scalding Tarn for our opponent. Cracks it. Boy, they're going to have turn 2 Death Shadow. Oh, they get a... Interesting. They don't go for the Pain plan, which probably means they don't have a Death Shadow in hand, most likely. Opponent passes. Well, play Field of Ruin. This is actually kind of sweet. Play Raise the Alarm. And then, instead of attacking, we are just going to Ancestral Recall. Draw some cards. Well, we can make a lot of 1/1s. We'll see if a lot of 1/1s is enough. Polluted Delta for our opponent. Cracks it. We actually cast a Shared Discovery, though, and it kind of was good, even. Somewhat. Steam Vents. Untap down to 11. Search for his Kanta. And like a Gurmag Angler or something. Tasigur. The Golden Fang. Well, let's opt. Put to the bottom. Play an island. I think we gotta attack, even though we lose a 1/1. Hit our opponent. Down to 8. And pass the turn. Search for his Kanta. Doing its thing. Giving our opponent some scry action. Mills of Inquisition. No attacks. Well, let's raise the alarm. Attack with everything. I mean, we just gotta slog through this, unfortunately. Opponent blocks, drops to 4. Uh-oh. They're gonna kill something? Fatal pushes a token. Alright, drops to 5. Well, let's replenish. Play Monastery Mentor. Play Serum Visions. Get a Monk. Put to bottom. Put to bottom. Pass the turn. Well, maybe we're sneaking this out. They gotta be able to kill our Mentor. Apostle's Blessing gives us some tricky value. Mills of Serum Visions. Plays a Polluted Delta. Oh, boy. Alright, Kozilek's Return. That is a little bit scary. Gets in with Tasigur. Oh, we were not planning on Kozilek's Return. That was brutal. Cracks Polluted Delta. Do they have Death Shadow to go with it? Gets a Swamp. There's a Death Shadow. Oh my god. Well, play Monastery Mentor. Play Prairie Stream. Pass the turn. Oh, they had the... Wow, the Wombo combo full on. Oh, I was feeling good about where we're at, too. Opponent leaves the card on top. Bloodstained Mire. Attacks. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Well, we got to block Death Shadow. Apostle's Blessing. Oh, really? Really? You got another removal spell? They do. Well, let's see. Down to 12. 1 card in hand. Last card is a Snapcaster. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Yeah, well, I guess we just weren't beating that hand no matter what. We draw a pretty useless land. I mean, we can gather the townsfolk, I guess, is a card we could play, but I don't think there's a way we can win from here, unfortunately. And our opponent gets to flip Search for his Kanta. Oh, wow. They just had the right combination of cards over and over and over. Death Shadow goes attacking. And Tasigur. Oh, we got to block Death Shadow. Down to 8. We might as well Field of Ruin a land. I guess Steam Vents. Activates Tasigur. Well, you can have back your horrible Thoughtseize. We will grab, doesn't matter, a Plains. Oh, we were so close. So close, but yet so far. Play Nimbus Maze, pass the turn. Yeah. I think this does it, unfortunately. Oh, wow. Well, our opponent had a great combination of cards to stay in the game, unfortunately. Opponent gets in, gets in, gets in. Well, we got to block Death Shadow. Vapor Snag, Death Shadow. Drop to 2. Death Shadow. Vapor Snag? Nope. Alright. Well, Death Shadow, good Magic deck. Full of good Magic cards. Whoo! Alright. Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't already, take a minute and click that subscribe button. It's a great way to support the channel for free, and you'll find the next video in the playlist right here.